Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's a really sad Monday in our school right now. Several students from our district died over the weekend. While none of the students attended my school, they were in various clubs and groups and teams that were related to students that we have, so the students are really sad, and the teachers here know some of the students that were affected just through the parents, and it's just a really sad situation all the way around. So I stopped for coffee and got oatmeal because I was just really sad feeling and I didn't want to be bothered with eating cereal or something. Tomorrow is the first day of tutoring and I have a lot of things to get together still for that, which I was going to do this weekend, but then I just didn't feel like coming in. I'm like a sympathetic crier, so I don't cry myself, but when I hear or see other people crying, especially kids, then that I can't handle that, so it'll be a rough day here.
Like, what a day. What a day.
Happy end of the day. Of course, my computer is yellow and pink again. Technology, man.
So it's the end of the day. It really wasn't as sad as I thought it would. There really wasn't as much overall crying. I mean, just some kids just became overcome with their emotions, like when they were thinking of it. Like maybe they were sitting at their desk and they just were thinking about it and then just made them a little distraught, and then so they would either go talk with our counselor or just sit in the hall or take a break or something. But none of the students I had personally had any major connections with them, but some of their friends knew them. I know there was several 4th and 5th graders who were on sports teams with them, so they were pretty upset. My room is a disaster. Literally at the end of the day, one of my students was like, "Monsieur, I think my library book's in here." I was like, "No, why would your library book be in here?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I left it in your bookcase." So he, was digging through all these books on the bottom shelf because he was for sure that he left it in there. No, he didn't find it. And of course, then he had to go. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll pick him up tomorrow." Okay. Hope he does. Have a couple things of laminate I need to deal with. Finally getting around to making some library labels for the black ones, which is what I want to have permanently. The green ones are just to use until Big Lots comes back out with these, which will be probably July, because they only carry them during this they only carry them during back to school season, which is just silly. There's free stuff in the hallway right now because we got our 30th second grader, so they have to expand the 2 classrooms now. Our only empty classroom is taken, so the teacher that's in that room was just throwing things in the hallway that she didn't want. So lots of free things out here. So I saw this and I was like, man, I think I could use that, but it's pretty hideous, so I'm gonna take it home and spray paint it, and if I like it, I'm gonna put it in that corner. I kind of obviously moved everything off the counter where it used to be, just tried it out right here, and I'm pretty sure I like it, but I'm gonna know for sure once I have it spray painted on. This weekend I went to the bigger city next to us looking for 1-inch binder rings. So I was looking for 1-inch binder rings, which are like these, only much smaller, and so I'm gonna use them to attach my library labels to the black book bins back there, and also to some other things. But of course, everywhere I went did not have them, but it seemed like every place I went that I just happened to be shopping, I was like, oh my god, I could use this. Oh my god, this is cool. I want this. So here's a quick what I bought this weekend. First of all, this sweater was $16 at TJ Maxx. You can see it's not gonna work. I'll show you the back real quick. The back is cute. So the back is really cute and tight like that. So yeah, I thought I needed it. So tomorrow's the first day of tutoring, so I need something to keep my math stuff in. So I think tomorrow I'm just gonna do just some worksheets to get to know what levels the students are at. So I'm doing math and the other person's doing reading, and then they have an iPad rotation too. So for now it'll just be worksheets, which is fine. But my intervention program has a lot of cards and dice and manipulatives and stuff, and game mats, game boards, spinners. There's pattern tile. We use these tiles to do area and perimeter, and
sometimes there's like popsicle sticks involved or like money. You know, like right there, we got some cards. So there's a lot of stuff that goes with various games and such that they can learn. So I need helps to keep them in just to keep my life organized. So I was at Office Depot, you know, looking for binder rings, did not find them. But these binders are not only glittery, they have this pocket in front, which is like everything I've ever wanted in life, because otherwise the glitter comes off. Yes, I know, simple. So I got a binder in every color. They were like $1 a piece, and then a folder of every color as well. Really, I only needed one. I'm doing a lot of like interventions in class right now, so I want to be able to just have everything together in one spot, especially now that I'm getting a pair up. So then I can just hand them the binder and be like, here you go help my students. But then I was like, well, you know, I could get some for next year, like as they keep going, because every grade will have a binder. So that was my excuse for buying a bunch of glittery notebooks and such. And I went to Michael's looking for 1-inch binder rings. Did not find them, but they had their scrapbook paper. They had their scrapbook paper on sale. And so I got this one. And this one. So I use this a lot with my Cameo, just cutting out letters or patterns or whenever I should be using white paper, but white paper is boring, so I want something fun and exciting. This one's kind of like very pop culture, like patterns and stuff that kids are really interested in. So they didn't have 1-inch binder rings at Michael's either. So then I went to Walmart looking for 1-inch binder rings. No, they only have assorted. Where I, again, struggle. First of all, I was in their Halloween section, which everything was 75% off, so I got a bunch of books that were all 75% off, so they were all like, you know, $1, $2, which is fantastic, because I really don't have that much for holiday. Do I have 2 of those? No. Okay, different dog book. And then that one. And they were all like $2 each. That was great. I also bought a Harry Potter costume, which is in my car. Fantastic. Love Harry Potter. And then, you know, more glitter folders, because you can never have too many glitter folders in your life. Rest is under there. I then made the unfortunate decision to go to Target, where $60 later, still no binder rings. But they had like all these cute, you know, Halloween stuff that was super cheap, and couldn't really tell you what I was actually going to use it for, nor do I think I have room in my holiday bins. I might just have to do like designated holiday bins, you know, like Halloween gets a Rubbermaid, so that Halloween gets a Rubbermaid, Christmas gets a Rubbermaid. But, so just lots of cute, sparkly things. This is from the Christmas stuff. It wasn't on sale, but it was pretty. Then, I could not find Halloween erasers when they were actually, you know, Halloween, but the day after Halloween when they're cheap. Look, erasers. I also bought a shirt that said, "Don't let the Buggles get you down," which, you know, Harry Potter. So, pretty glittery pumpkins. These were in the Halloween section. I was like, oh yeah, great. Tattoos, fantastic. They'll be cheap. And then at the checkout line, they were $2 a piece. But then by then, I'd already committed. So it's like, yeah, once you're already in $60 deep, what's $6 more? So now I need to put all this junk away and get ready for tutoring tomorrow. I already know what I'm doing. I just have to find the book and the manual that I'm doing the stuff out of and make copies. I think the copy machine needs new staples, so then I have to go to the one way down that way. Because, you know, our school hall is so big.
Hello friends, happy Tuesday. Today's the very first day of tutoring after school, so I'll be here a little bit later than usual. I mean, it'd be nice if I could get out at like right at 4:30 because tutoring is done at 4, so that'd give me like a half hour to get things done, but let's be honest, it never happens. It's raining outside right now and we'll have indoor recess, and so it's like 7:20 right now, so even though I'm not supposed to have students till 7:45. I'm sure I'll get them at like 7:30, right as they're getting off the bus. Some will bring their breakfast in here. Some don't do well with going to the library for extra recess, and so it's just better if they hang out in here where it's a little bit quieter and there's just more things that they know what they should be doing and things they're familiar with. So I'll check in with you guys later.
Flying and I caught it midair and I was like so impressed with myself. I looked around like, did anybody else just see that?
So I'm super happy that I voted absentee because it's like 5:30 right now and I'm still at school, and I think the polls close at like 6 or 7, and so that would just be a long process to go to my polling place and then stand in line. So I'm really happy that I did it earlier, through the mail. Tutoring is done. It was a bit chaotic. Of course, I forgot to clock in for tutoring. I realized it about halfway through, and I asked the other girl if she locked in too, and she's like, nope, I didn't clock in either. Oops. I mean, well, it's the first day. We haven't done it for a year. And it was like minor chaos. Last year there was 3 teachers teaching it, and we only had like 10 students, and this year there's 2 teachers teaching it, and we have like 17 students. And we're doing it all in one classroom, and so we're doing it in 3 rotations. So they'll either have reading, math, or extra math / typing club on the Chromebooks for like 25 minutes per rotation, and then they have a little snack and a milk break. And then it's 4 o'clock and bam, it's time to leave. Since it's the first day, we have a lot of new kids that haven't done tutoring with us before. It's just like nobody knew their logins for the Chromebooks. We had to get them all set up, and they just weren't familiar with like the kids that are in the groups. We have one group for 2nd grade, one group for 3rd grade, and then 4th and 5th are together because there's only 2 5th graders, and they're kind of doing the same content. So that's just how we swung it. And so I'm doing all the math and the other teacher's doing all the reading. And you know, when there's 17 kids in a room that are all different grade levels, it's kind of like the first day of school where they're all loud and rowdy and just getting to know each other. So hopefully on Thursday it'll be a little bit better. I think my binder rings came in the mail today, so that'll be nice because then I can put some of the new labels on these beautiful things. Really not fond of the green, really not fond of the sticky notes, but you can see, like, you can't see. It's like the black ones on top right there. I have like actual labels made for them, and I'm gonna use the binder rings to kind of attach to there, and then the rest will just have to wait till I get more from Big Lots, which is not gonna be anytime soon. Sad face. Oh well.
Happy Wednesday, happy snow on the ground, happy still wearing sandals because I don't watch the weather. Oops. Can you shut the door?
Of course. Yes for chicken sandwich. No, not a fan of the rice. So I asked a kid today, I was like, I'm really tired. Do you think you could teach foundations for me while I take a nap? And he's like, yeah, I can do it. You take a nap, Miss Shira. I was like, oh, thanks. You're so kind, but that's not needed. And then later he came and he's like, so do you want me to teach foundations? Because I can. I was like, no, I was kidding, but thank you. Like, oh, I have the best kids. Today's finally over. You can see it's kind of dark out, kind of not dark. It's 4:40, so I'm pretty much ready to leave. I had an IEP meeting that went till like 3:30, and then I was talking with someone for like a half hour, and now I've just kind of been like getting some of the paperwork together and getting some of the forms and stuff signed, so that like consent to bill to Medicaid and all that happiness. And so that's all ready to be sent into our district office. So pretty much I can go right now. I'm sure there's things I could be doing. Especially now that I met our para today, that we will probably be hiring if she wants it. She said she'd think about it and tell the principal in the morning if she wanted it or not. So hopefully she wants it. But her hours would be like 7:40 to 3:30. And I'm like, oh my gosh. That's like an hour of after school where she can be doing things for me. But it's just like, what am I going to have her do? Because most of the stuff that I do after school is like paperwork and just like quick copies for the next day. But the copies don't take that long. She could make bulletin boards and stuff for me, but I don't really have very many materials, I think, that she could be making. I don't know. Like, I still have my door decoration up from the beginning of the year, so I could have them make a new one, but besides that, like,
Can't really think of anything they could do for me for an hour after school every day. Yikes. Unless they're really organized, but then I wouldn't be able to find anything. Like, I know where everything is. Like, all my stuff. My wonderful stuff. I opened up one of my bags of candies today, and then I was really sad when I realized that, like, there's 2 kinds of Reese's and 2 kinds of Hershey, and then there's Yorks, and I was like, oh, I thought the orange was Kit Kats, and I really wanted a Kit Kat. Life is rough. So I'm gonna go home. I think I might get Taco Bell for dinner. It's kind of far out of the way, but eh. Long time no vlog. It's just been a crazy day. A lot of people are out because they're going to the funerals of some of the students I was talking about on Monday. So we just had a lot of subs, and then it's just a lot of change for students, so it's just really hard for them. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I'm done with tutoring, and I'm ready to go. Hence the jacket, and I just was like, oh, I haven't said anything today. I should probably hop on and do something. So, hello, goodbye, happy Thursday. See you tomorrow on Friday. Yes. The kids love when we have chef salad or omelet, but I just dread it because there's nothing I hate more than a cheese omelet. Yuck. This does not make me happy.
Now, Nick, it is very slippery out there this morning.
Yes.
And we've been telling the folks, you need to take it easy. This is our word, this is going to be kind of a nasty commute this morning for a while, I would think.
Well, yes, truly a winter day today. I mean, winter-like day. It's going to be an interesting day. That's one word I'm choosing to put it, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
So last night we had the snow as expected, and it was just over an inch, 1.2 inches. Some spots a little more, some spots a little less than that, and it was light snow, easy to scrape off the driveway and the sidewalks. But as you mentioned, guys, it's causing slippery spots on the roads, and just take your time this morning on your commute and watch out for those other people that are kind of just going too fast and could cause some issues. So, yeah, we had the snow last night. Now the sun is going to break out as it rises, but we're not going to see sun the entire day. And here's why today's going to be interesting, because I've seen this setup before where you have a cold day like this, the wind will pick up from the northwest. It's actually going to gust up to 35 miles per hour today.
Wow,
with,
okay.
With highs only in the mid-20s. So wind chills between 5 and 15 above.
This is the worst kind of weather, because not only are you going slow and it's cold, but there's like 2 inches of snow, and they never bother to plow unless it gets to 5, so it just takes forever to get anywhere. So I know some places, like if it's certain degrees cold or a certain amount of snow or whatever, the kids don't go outside. But yeah, it's 16 degrees and the kids are outside. They're basically outside unless it's in the negatives. Friday. So, it's Friday, yes. If you're wondering where this is from, this is like a Sherpa from Walmart. It's amazing. It's like $19.96 and totally worth it. You should buy it. They have it in blue, tan, black, and this color, I think. I think I'm going to get one in every color because it's super fluffy and I love it. So, in one of my classes, someone peeled the dry erase board markers, so they peeled the... Hold on. So it's just like a nice soft fuzzy, and then it's like styrofoam or something. Well, they've been peeling it off, and so I threw one away. And so now they're gonna use socks because I'm done with it. So I'm gonna go make some copies, and I'll check in with you later. High school. Yikes.
So looking forward to your adult picture.
I don't think it's gonna show up.
Oh, I think it will. Once they run them all now from the batch.
But the last year's one didn't. I think I'm stuck with that forever.
Yeah, I think so too.
High school for life.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like 4 o'clock now. I've finally gotten done being a chatty Cathy, and I've made all my copies for Monday. So I've been very productive, and now I'm powering through on an IEP. I have a half hour left of you know, productivity time before I leave. Go to McDonald's and go to work at Walmart to live in. Living the dream. Okay, it's 4:30 now. I'm gonna go outside to the wonderful winter wonderland and head to McDonald's. I wish it was summer or spring or 50 degrees. Like 50 degrees is like prime. So a student invited me and then the speech teacher and the 4th grade teacher to go to a cheerleading competition that she's having. So we're gonna go and then afterwards like hang out and then have like dinner and stuff. So I'm not gonna end the vlog here. I'm ready for warm weather. I'm so over the cold and it's only the 2nd week of November. Ugh. Boo. Why do I live in a place that is cold 5-6 months out of the year and snows all the time? Like, why didn't I move? I don't know. Treat yourself. Hi friends, it's Sunday, my birthday, and Walmart gifted me a nice 12-hour shift on my birthday. It is 4 o'clock right now and I'm working 10 to 10, so I'm halfway through with my shift. Yes! I'm at McDonald's right now and I'm picking up lunch for myself and my favorite manager who gives me money sometimes to run and get her something to eat. So when I'm done with McDonald's, I'll go back. Usually I take half-hour lunches, but I'm gonna take an hour today because I have a book I'm reading that I'm really enjoying. After my lunch, it'll be like 5 o'clock, and then I have 5 hours of folding and hanging and organizing. Yay. The time goes by so slow when I'm working in the evenings and I have all the folding to do. But I'm hoping that there's 5 of us doing the folding today, so I'm really hoping that we'll get it done really quick and then we can work on like some of the new hanging that's coming in, because there is so many cute Christmas sweaters and like Christmas onesies and like Christmas dresses and leggings, and I love putting out the new stuff because then I can buy it. I'll check in with you guys later. It's so beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. I know it's kind of all over, but kind of a crazy week, but hey, that's my life, kind of crazy. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you remember to subscribe and comment down below if you have anything you want to add. Thanks. Bye. Also, you know, it's like 10:30 and obviously I have school tomorrow, so time to go to bed.